I'm lucky enough to have cool friends who can help me get my hands on cool stuff. Come. And here she is. Nice little packaging. Now, today is a terrible day, so we're going to see how medium format Lucky 200 fares in grey, rainy weather. Let's load up in the Bronica. It does look like it has some quite nice backing paper. Let's have a look at that. Also quite thin compared to some other companies. Let's do it. Now, off to a slightly worrying start, as my Bronica in aperture priority shot that at a 30th of a second, and I thought, that's a bit slow. So I checked with a couple of light meter apps that I use often, and they metered it at around 125, even 250. Depending on which wall I looked at. So I think I'm going to go with what the app says. When you've already shot one tarp-covered car and a more beautiful one presents itself. So I just got some cheap and quick lab scans, and first impressions are, it's a pretty good looking film. Honestly, I've had very similar lab scans on a rainy day from Fuji Pro 400H. So if you can hold its own against that, it's a pretty good start. Now I'm gonna head home and do a real scan, which is what you would have seen in the video. Maybe after I finish talking, I'll do a little side-by-side of lab scans and home scans. But at the end of the day, what's important is, does it have dynamic range? And yes, it does. Does it have reasonably good colors? Yes, it does. And after that, the way that you process it, the way that you digitize it, is going to go a long way to how it's going to look. If they can reach their goal of keeping it below Kodak Gold 200 in terms of price, then I think it's going to be a massive alternative and very, very popular. If they can't keep it under that due to tariffs or whatever other reasons, it might be difficult. But either way, it's great to see Lucky producing color film again, and this is their first attempt since breaking from Kodak, so it's only going to get better from here, I guess. Thanks for watching. I will shoot more in the future on a sunny day, but for now, that's it. See you next time.